Hey everyone, this is my bright muse today. This is Miss Tiffany.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming on.
You are very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're such a bright muse. I walked down the street on South Beach to this place that's always hopping, the Palace, and
Yes.
she's there. It's like, hey, can I interview someone here? And she volunteered, so thank you.
You are very welcome. Very welcome.
All right, so tell me about the drag queen persona. Are you, because we were talking before, sometimes you dress like drag queen, but then...
I'm a dude after that. Yeah, I mean, this is for entertainment purposes only. I've been doing this for over 17 years now.
Wow.
I started at a bar called Twist and kind of just went through the ranks and got gigs and ended up, boom, now I'm a superstar.
Of course.
Yeah, I perform 4 days a week at the Palace, and I am the show director there.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You're a big deal.
Yes.
Wow. So what got you into this career?
I kind of fell into it. So I've always been a performer, you know, doing my thing, and I was studying to be a singer, and I was in college studying jazz voice, and some friends of mine were like, hey, let's go to Twist, we're going to all get in drag and do a show. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing anything.
You're an open person that's ready to go do something new.
Yeah, you know, and I did my first show, and I made like $10. And for me, that was enough gas for the week. And as a broke college kid, that means a lot.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, I need to come back here and do this again. So
I'm assuming it was kind of fun for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was like you can be somebody else for those 5 minutes, and you are the center of attention. You're a star for that time.
Love it.
You know. So it was like a drug, and I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah. Now, do you have anyone in your life that gave you a hard time about it? Did anyone struggle with that, or just pretty natural? Because you said you're from this area.
Yeah.
So it's not that.
From Miami. I mean, not really. I kind of like, by that time, I had really distanced myself from everybody. Growing up, you know, I was, you know, feminine, you know, just open, wild, crazy. And I didn't have any concept of the gender boundaries that society put on everybody.
How wonderful.
So, you know, you get to, you know, boys do this, girls do this, boys. And I'm like, why? But I don't understand. Like, it doesn't change anything. What's the point? But, you know, you grow and you learn and you try to, you conceal certain things and whatnot. So, I knew I was gay with, you know, always, I just never told people because during that time being out could mean bad things for you and or your family. So it was just safer not to say anything. But as I was in college and stuff, I was going to the gay clubs. I was hoeing around like I was, wow!
Because your person just wanted to come out.
Yeah.
And you were getting some confidence, it sounds like, being able to do this side gig a little bit.
Yeah.
Good.
So, you know, one thing led to another. I was doing it every week. And gigs started to happen. And, you know, I was working here as a door person in another place, performing. It was, you know, my career just built up over time.
Yeah. I love it. And so you're still doing this now. Do you see yourself continuing down this path for a while, or?
I'm gonna go till the train says stop.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I mean, we'll see. I mean, yeah, I can see myself doing this 10 years from now if my body isn't in stitches. You know.
You look great.
But thank you. You know, black don't crack. Thank God.
It does not. You're so right.
But I mean, I'm almost 40, so I mean, I'm just making it through, and as long as the entertainment world will have me, I will be there. So.
Yeah, well, it looks like you're just the kind of person wherever you go, you're going to bring a light. You're going to attract people to you anyway. So it's this or something else.
Oh.
You're just, you're open and you're a wonderful person who's not afraid to be himself, for herself.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you have a documentary. There's a documentary coming out, or that already came out.
Yes, it's called South Beach on Heels. It's a documentary about me and several other girls at the Palace. And you get a deeper perspective of what we go through in our lives and how much we work and sacrifice. And like in the documentary, I don't want to tell too much, but there's a scene where I talk about my mother passing. And you get to see how that all happened while doing drag and stuff. So it's, they tell you, your teachers and whatnot, that you will come to that moment in entertainment where you have to sacrifice your personal life for the entertainment. And, you're like, oh, it ain't going to happen to me. I'll be fine. And then it happens. And then you do it because the entertainment at that moment is the only thing keeping you sane through those hard times.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people tell me, oh, you're much fun, you bring so much joy, you're therapeutic, da 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 da. And they don't realize they're that for me also.
Yeah.
When I'm going through stuff, they keep me afloat.
Yeah. Well, what I love about this concept, so it's called the Bright Muse.
Okay.
I love to help people see, and it sounds like you already see it, but I love to help people see how they are an inspiration to those around them just by living their life, living their truth. And so I know that you're bringing, like right now, you bring so many people to their truth and inspire them to live. So, by the way, where can we find that documentary?
You can find it on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I believe there's another source, but I know Amazon Prime is I know they have a thing with Amazon Prime. So.
Okay, I'll link that here. Do you have, last question here, do you have any advice for, someone who is just so afraid to be truly who they are, but everything in their life is screaming at them to be themselves?
Oh, to be yourself is not easy because you have to push back on people, places, and things that hinder you from being that. And sometimes it's a shedding. You have to let go of all that old stuff and say, I'm going to be this person, and take off all those clothes and be who you truly are. So I tell somebody, stop the BS, stop living in fear, and do it, because number one, your mental health needs you to be your true self. So you don't have those problems and those issues that a lot of people face because they're not being truthful to themselves or to the people around them. And I'd rather live an honest life than a dishonest life. So that'd be the main thing. Just cut the BS, do it, shed it out, let it go. If that means letting go of people that you thought were your friends and will no longer be your friends because they find out your truth, then so be it. Because at the end of the day, they don't need to be there if they're not truly your friends and can't accept you for who you truly are.
Yeah. And have you found that you've gained so much by making those sacrifices?
Oh yeah. But you gain a lot through that, making those sacrifices, but you still have to stay on guard because there are always people that want to be around you for the wrong reasons. So you have to weed out the mess and find those genuine people that are by your side because they truly just want to be by your side.
Yeah. The good people.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's really hard here in Miami, child. Ooh. That's a whole nother episode.
Well, I'm sure you've seen enough that you can pick up really quick if someone's good or not for you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm for you, and I'm so glad that you agreed to do this. And thank you for coming on. Thanks for your wisdom today.
No problem.
Yeah. Be a bright muse.